Oh gosh.
Don't move. You've chosen to not move. Why?
Because you told me to not move.
Why ought you listen to me?
Because you're my buddy.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think that friendship leads to a sense of a reason that you should listen to someone?
To a certain extent, if I enjoy them. If I don't like them, I don't think I would listen to them.
Would you consider them your friend if you didn't like them?
Would I consider them my friend if I
Or
didn't like
I think
them?
the word you used was buddy.
My buddy. If I didn't like him, I wouldn't consider him my buddy, but I'm not mean to anybody, so I wouldn't be rude to
Okay,
him.
so let's say you didn't like me and you chose to do this anyway. Or rather, would you have chosen to do this if you didn't like me?
Yeah, because I'm conceited and I like being in front of the camera.
That's understandable. Do you think the camera plays a big role? If there wasn't a camera, do you think you would have done it?
Yeah, because I look good today instead of rubbing it in your face.
Oh,
Like I said, I'm conceited.
Okay. So if you didn't like me, you would do it because you want to rub the fact that you look good today in my face.
Yes.
Okay. So let's say you just didn't know me. Would you still have done it?
Yeah, because I like meeting new people.
So it sounds like you would have done it either way.
Yeah,
So-
I like interaction no matter what.
But you would have done it for different reasons. Do you think any one of those reasons is better than the other?
I think probably the reason of if you're my buddy. Like I like
Yeah.
making friends and I like being friends with people.
Okay.
Your hand's very warm.
You can move at any point in time. All right. You've chosen to move. Why?
Because you told me I could move, my hand was getting sweaty.
You could have moved whenever you wanted.
I know, but I felt like we were having a moment.
Well, is the moment gone?
A little bit. Can we hold hands again, Trenton?
Okay. Why do you want to hold hands again? I thought my hand was hot. Is that what
Yeah,
you
you're
said?
right.
Now
You're right.
you've done
Okay.
it. Why do you keep switching back and forth?
I don't know. I think it's a little funny.
So it's just for comedic value?
Oh yeah.
Do you think there's a sense of inherent good in comedy?
Oh yeah. It just depends on the comedy, I guess.
Just depends on the comedy. Is there a bad type of comedy?
Kevin Hart.
Simply because he's not funny?
Yeah.
Okay. What about a bad type of comedy in a sense, not because it's not funny? If it's not funny, or if it's not funny, then is it really comedy? How about I ask that?
I think just in the sense of how art is what's the word? Subjective. Comedy is subjective. A lot of people don't think I'm funny, but I think I'm hilarious.
Can something be funny but still be bad comedy?
Yeah, because there's dad jokes and then there's no effort to those, but they're kind of funny in the moment,
Okay.
situational.
Why do you think that it's bad comedy?
I think it's bad comedy because, no, I don't think dad jokes are bad comedy. It really just depends on the dad joke.
Okay.
It's just simple. It's not a lot of effort. I have a question.
Why?
Why do I have a question?
I'll be asking a question.
Okay.
Okay. What is your question?
My question was this is a never-ending stream of questions. Is this part of the social experiment?
Oh, you can end this whenever you want.
I can end it whenever I want it. Well, I talk a lot. I can keep going all night.
I suppose you
she
could.
really could.
But Jonah here has a very short camera roll, I've been told.
You ought not have been told that. Why are you
It's the
concerned about
social
his camera roll?
experiment. How long
Because
it
he's
lasts.
my
I'll
buddy
be
and I'm
asking questions
concerned.
too. Really? If he wasn't your buddy, if he was a random stranger, would you still be concerned for his camera roll?
No, you can delete it anytime you want it.
So then why are you only concerned because he's your friend? Because he could still delete it anytime he wants.
I'm watching out for him, I guess. I don't know.
So why do you think that we are recording this?
Because oh shoot, you're recording it because this is a loaded question. I have no idea. I think you're just trying to make something worth your while, I guess.
Do you think it wouldn't be worth my while if I wasn't recording it?
No, because then you'd be having human interaction and it'd be fun and enjoyable.
So then why do you think I'm recording it?
Because you want to make this a memory and look back on it maybe whenever you're older.
Do you think I wouldn't remember it?
I know, but it's memorialized,
Okay. Do you think there's something good about having a stronger memory of something?
Yes.
Why?
I think they've all left me. Oh, God.
Why do you think your friends left you?
Because I'm blabbering at this point.
Okay. Do you think they left you because they were tired of hearing about you?
No, they love me. I wouldn't be tired of hearing about me, isn't that right?
How did it make you feel when they walked away?
I was just wondering what they were doing. I felt more awkward.
Really awkward.
Mhm.
So you didn't feel bad, just awkward. Or is it bad to feel awkward?
So you're making really intense eye contact with me. It's not bad to feel awkward. It's a natural part of life.
Are you uncomfortable with the intense eye contact I'm making with you?
No, I can just make it back and I'll be fine.
Okay. So if you look away, do you feel more uncomfortable?
No, I just looked away and I feel fine.
Okay. So what about the eye contact changes it? Because you mentioned the eye contact.
If we if you're 6 inches away from me right now, I'd probably be like a little uncomfy, but right now I'm fine.
Okay, so you're not uncomfortable.
No.
How did you feel when your friends came back?
I felt good because they are my buddies.
You felt good? You
Yes.
felt less. Did you feel almost abandoned when they left you, or just awkward?
Just a little awkward.
Why do you think it's a bad thing to feel awkward?
You already asked that.
I did, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't satisfied by the answer.
Okay. Well, no, it's not a bad thing. It's a natural part of life.
Okay. So then why do you think it's a good thing to feel awkward?
Yeah, it's a natural part of life.
Do you think that because it's natural, it's good?
Yeah, everybody has to experience every type of emotion, you know what I mean?
Every type of emotion?
Yeah, it's just a natural part of
Do you
life.
think that everybody should experience every type of emotion to only a certain extent, or to?
No, it's just everybody's life is different. You're going to experience everything differently to different extents depending on your scenarios.
Do you think that there's a different sense of emotion? Let's take anger, for example. Do you think there's a different sense of anger between, say, your friend saying something mean to you and somebody hurting somebody who you love?
Okay, love is different than having friends because friends don't matter as much to me as what, like, a love interest would, I guess.
No.
I don't know.
I mean, your friend is saying something mean to you.
Okay.
Or somebody who you don't know hurting somebody who you love very seriously. Which one of those do you think would cause it more anger?
My friend saying something mean to me because I'm conceited, and like I said, I don't want, if someone says something mean to me, I'm gonna get mad at them. But other people getting hurt by other people is not my problem. That's theirs.
Really? Even if it's somebody who you really care about?
Yeah, it's not my problem.
Why do you think that is?
It keeps me out of issues. I like to be drama free and I don't like to get into other people's stuff.
Do you think it's only because you like to be drama free, or because you're more concerned about yourself?
Oh, I'm very concerned about myself.
Why
I'm
is
my
that?
most important person.
Why is that?
Because at the end of the day, no matter what happens, the only person I have is myself.
So you think this is a good thing? Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's good to prioritize yourself no matter what. And
Do you
make
think
sure
there's
you're
ever a
confident.
situation where you should prioritize somebody else over yourself?
I don't know, maybe if it was like some guy ended up really loving or something like that, or like my mom, you know.
So let's
Like-
say, so if you were deeply in love, or if it was somebody in your immediate family, are those the situations you would say it might be something to it might be good to prioritize them over yourself?
Occasionally, not always, but occasionally, depending
How would
on the
you
scenario.
how would you determine the occasion?
I would determine the occasion by like its like intensity or like I don't know, you know. Dang, how big is your camera roll? Okay, its intensity or like.
You can leave whenever you'd like.
But now that you say that, it makes me feel like I'm obligated to leave and that you're just testing me to
There's
make
no
me leave.
obligation to leave.
Does he ever stop talking?
No.
No.
I can also leave whenever I like. I should have
Oh.
clarified that.
Okay. Well, do you want to leave?
I'll be asking you questions here.
Okay.
Do you think that I want to leave?
No, because you like seeing me annoyed, and this is annoying me now.
Oh, you're annoyed.
No, I never said that.
You did say that.
I did. I'm fine. I'm fine.
You sound like you're contradicting yourself. Are you annoyed or not?
I'm okay.
You're
I'm
okay. So you're not annoyed.
I'm not annoyed, no.
Do you think that being annoyed is also an emotion that all people should experience at some point?
Well, they'd be talking about us behind the camera. Okay, go. What? What did you say?
Do you think
Repeat your question.
do you think that being annoyed is something that all people should also experience?
You've already asked that, but like two different. So yeah, every emotion, everybody should experience every emotion.
Every emotion.
Yeah.
And you make no exceptions to that.
I mean, yeah, it's just a natural part of life, like I said. Like everybody experiences every
Do
emotion.
you think that because it's natural, it's good?
You asked
I
that
did
already.
ask that already. Do you think that natural
I feel like
thing,
this is purgatory.
it can end whenever you'd like it to?
Do you want it to end?
Do you think I want it to end?
Probably.
Why?
I think Jonah wants it to end because of his camera roll.
Do you feel obligated to, I don't know how I should ask. Never mind. I have an incomplete thought.
So do you think that this is an example where you ought to put somebody else in front of you because you're concerned about their camera roll, but you're also concerned about your own self?
No.
No. So you wouldn't end it because of his camera roll.
No, I'd end it if I wanted to end
And
it.
yet you say that you still feel some sense of obligation to end because of his camera roll.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Like, just minor things. Like, I know I'm putting myself over other people, regardless, but, like, minor things like that, it's not like it's a big deal to me or not.
So you think that there's a difference between putting something minor over yourself and putting something major over yourself?
Yes. There's just little things that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, and there's things that are a big boy deal, and you gotta pick and choose what hurts and helps you.
Is there a good way that you can define what is an important thing that you should prioritize yourself and what is a non-important thing where you ought to prioritize others?
What?
Is there a way to determine whether or not something is an act that you will commit that will help somebody else but hurt you, or maybe simply fail to help you? Do you think there's a way to determine when you should and shouldn't do that?
Yeah, like I said, intensity and like severity of the situation.
But how do you determine the intensity or the severity? Is it kind of arbitrary?
It's just how much something stresses me out or how much something makes me emotional to the situation. Like,
so if you're
how to
helping
react.
somebody else out, are you
Yes.
helping them because it stresses you out or because there's something intrinsically good about helping them?
My brain's just like whirring around in a circle right now because I can't think of anything. Repeat that one. No, okay. I quit. I quit.
That's okay.
I step out. Are we going to
Thank
do
you.
one last